Tottenham are planning to push their summer spending through the £100 million barrier before the window slams shut next week. Getty. Serge Aurier is Mauricio Pochettino's top Tottenham target. Spurs have already snapped up defender Davinson Sanchez from Ajax on a deal worth up to £38 million pending a work permit and medical. But they are also plotting moves for £28 rated Lazio striker Balda Diao and Paris Saint-Germain right-back Serge Aurier, valued at £23 million. Tottenham have also renewed their interest in Estudiantes defender foyth, who is now expected to join them for around £12 million. Senegal striker Diao scored 16 times in 31 games for Lazio in Serie A last season and had looked on the verge of a move to Juventus. But Juve are stalling on the price tag, and the 22-year-old, who turned down West Ham earlier this summer, has now been offered to Spurs. Aurier remains Mauricio Pochettino's top target to replace Kyle Walker, who quit the club to sign for Manchester City. Spurs are yet to make a formal bid for the Ivory Coast star, but it is understood there is an agreement in place to sign him pending the outcome of his legal case. Aurier was convicted of assaulting a police officer on leaving a Paris nightclub, but his legal team have since appealed the verdict. Danny Rose has caused controversy by talking about Tottenham's wage structure. Here's every Spurs player's weekly wages understood by Star Sport. Getty. Harry Winks £20,000 a week. That is currently holding up any transfer, but all sides remain optimistic it could still go through before the deadline. Pochettino received another boost yesterday when rising star Kyle Walker-Peters signed a new contract to stay at Spurs until 2020. The 20-year-old fullback impressed on his Premier League debut in a 20 win over Newcastle and has now signed his second extension in 6 months. Getty. Kyle Walker-Peters impressed for Tottenham against Newcastle. To make my debut, get 3 points and be named man of the match was great. Tottenham star Kyle Walker-Peters. Walker-Peters said, to make my debut, get 3 points and be named man of the match was great. It makes me want more of that. Spurs are still hoping to offload defender Kevin Wimmer, who is on the verge of a £20 million move to West Brom, and misfit midfielder Moussa Sissoko. France international Sissoko is wanted by Marseille and Trabzonspor, but Spurs are looking to recoup the £30 million they spent on him. Related articles.